Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today I've got a 3 versus 3 on Alvarez. Playing on the southern side as the Space Marines, we've got Eliminator. We've got Pepsi Cola Kitty playing as the Eldar. And we've got Verominate playing as the Tower Empire. And on the other side, playing as the Sisters of Battle, we've got Velociraptor. We've got the Kez 1998, God imagine being that young. And we have got Tisriel. So this is a belated International Women's Day. Well done, women, for surviving and existing, I guess. Good job on all 5 of you who watch this channel. Much appreciate the support and all that stuff. And yeah, we'll just see how the ladies do against all this mishmash on the southern side. Still kind of like thematical. I mean, the Tau, the Eldar, and the Space Marines probably would work together to combat the warp of the peril that is female kind, I guess. I don't know, there's lots of inappropriate jokes I could make in this cast, but I'm not going to. But I'm a professional, and that is how we do things. I can see a Canoness opening for Velociraptor here. Going to see some regular sisters and a Canoness for the Kez. And, oh my goodness, 3 Canonesses. Oh, it's good, like Charlie's Angels, or the Sugar Babes, or that band Beyonce was in before she wasn't in that band anymore. Can't remember what it's called, but there we go. I would say a million times, Avarice is a small map, got 2 critical locations on the middle bits, and got 1 relic over here and one relic over here. So only 2 relics for each team, so one person is going to be a little bit shit out of luck, but we might see double Saints from the Sisters, and I imagine probably, I don't know, Avatar of Cain or Crutox. What would you want as a relic unit? Avatar means you get extra Eldar out because they increase the squad cap. The Crutox does do a mean bit of damage against vehicles, so I'll try and see what goes on. Got a Canoness firing away at these Vespid Stingwing strings. Missionary been prevented from capturing this strategic point here. Potential. Lots of harassment going on from these Vespids. Going to delay the northernmost sister, all her positionals, before anything else happens. Down this side, a Force Commander is going up against Tisriel's wonderfully pink. As I say all the time, he's got a fantastic colour scheme for the Sisters. She's going to be running away. Cape flapping in the wind. I do believe she's got an Inferno Pistol. But going to be remarkably useful. And yeah, 3 Inferno Pistols in the early stages of the game are going to do a lot of damage to any kind of infantry or heavy infantry. If they all get together and wombo combo their firepower. Already doing a significant amount of damage to the Force Commander. Also got the Missionary for bonking potential there. Squad of Sisters of Battle as well to provide some firing support. Stingwing is going to see if they can take down a Plasma Generator before flying away, because they know that they'll be shot to cinders. Got a ranged squad in here as well, attempting to sniper down these missionaries. The missionary will fall back. Doesn't have commander armor, so quite vulnerable to sniper fire, but he does have a fair chunk of health. Good grenade launcher, or grenade, Inferno grenade, whatever you call those things, on the Rangers, setting them all on fire, breaking the morale and doing a fair bit of damage as well. And the Force Commander being tickled by the... Oh, I love this. Can I get a good shot? Stand next to each other. The thumbnail, gosh darn it. Look at them. Strong, independent women working together. It's a beautiful thing. The fiery chopsticks of doom. They're not taking any prisoners today, boys. Not taking any prisoners whatsoever. Scott's been chased away as well by the Inferno Pistols. Over here, the Vespids, though, really ending their breakfast here by keeping on top of every missionary they possibly can. Although the missionary just running away. Ah, you can't shoot me because you're too close, and you can't hit me with your feet because I'm too far away. If they go into rage stance, it'll do a lot more damage. The range damage isn't exactly terrible for cutting their way through missionaries. But hey ho, such is the way of things. Sniper taking a couple of shots at the Canonesses, but they will absolutely shrug off that damage with their commander armor. However, the battle system over here, not exactly the same level of resistance of damage, but they are heavy infantry. So 2 volleys don't take out a full sister. And more grenades being thrown at them. Just not enjoying themselves, are they? Guardian squad on the back lines. I've got some Guardians over here just chilling out, minding their own business. A support portal there. So quick tier 2 for the Eldar. And are we seeing the same thing going on for these guys? Yep, for Eliminator. Yeah, to be fair, if you're going up against 3 Canonesses, you don't want to stick into tier 2 for too long. Yep. Oh, tier 1 for too long, sorry. If I get my words out right. These Vespids got no chill. Constantly going about their wicked and foul business. Going to see some... Oh, the Celestials are just going to be absolutely filthy in this. 3 lots of Celestians, no vehicle stuff should really be going on the southern side. They should really focus on heavy infantry and other things, I do believe, as the sisters will just use their multi-melters and all that stuff to cut through them. But we do have a support portal, so there's a thing. Maybe some Vipers for swift maneuverability. Keep the plasma generators on the lowdown. That might be the way forward. Do have Tier 2 for Velociraptor, Tier 2 on the way for the Kez, and already finished Tier 2 for Tisrael. You can tell by the pointy bits on the cathedrals. Or the... they're chapels. They're chapels. Other place to get married to in Vegas, with Elvis as the priest. At least I assume that's a stereotype. I hope that's not the mainstay of things in Vegas. But who am I to judge? You know, as long as people are happy, isn't that the main thing? Especially on this belated International Women's Day cast. Scout's been boofed in the face. Vespids are running out of space to really do some damage here. As wherever they go now, they're going to be harassed and harried by some fabulously dressed individuals. But they are keeping on top of things. I mean, no listing post been built on top of this relic as of yet, so they've definitely done the deed and done the damage. The stealth suit team is chilling out over here. Now being slowly cooked to cinders. Oh, I see. A Barracuda, a nice idea. Able to use this negative space to avoid the firepower of the Celestians, so quite a good idea, actually. So I assume actually maybe... No, you're not going to go for any vehicles. You've got your Grey Knights on the go. Chaplain in their ranks as well. Although the Celestians aren't... Yeah, the Celestians aren't too bad in close combat neither. So we'll need to support those guys with some firepower. Plasma pistol on the Force Commander. The damage against heavy infantry. Morale being broken on the Battle Sisters. But that's just a lot of Inferno pistols. Really quickly being broken down. Morale being broken on top of all these ladies. Healing hands as well. And that is a wonderfully placed smite there. All slowing them down as well by looks of things. Just slowing some of them down for a little bit. But healing hands, a nice little touch to deny that damage over time there. And now they want some revenge. Grey Knight's not wanting to get involved in close combat at the moment. Just going to engage with their Storm Bolter. Wrist watches. Inferno Grenades been thrown on top of them. Rangers still trying to get what damage they can done. And realistically, they won't get much damage done, but they will at least break the morale, which will reduce the amount of incoming damage from the perspective of the Space Marines. Vespid still chilling out down over here. They are not out of luck yet. Barracuda forcing these ladies backwards, actually. Even though the Barracuda probably won't get the killing blow in any kind of harassment, they'll at least force some of the sisters backwards. And just a regular old squad of Battle Sisters ain't going to do much against these Warp Spires. Actually, very nice idea. Oh, you went support portal to get into... Was it Tier 3 or is that just your Tier 2.5? Should know this, but I don't. What are we going to do about it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Can't teach me anything. Pathfinders. Potential for some Markalite action. Now, whether that Markalite buff, that negative buff, that debuff, shall we say, they could put on an opponent, I don't know whether that affects their allies, whether it increases the amount of range damage allies do to that squad, but I'm going to pretend it does, just for thematics. Got a lot of Vesp... Oh, no, just one squad of Vespers. It spread out a lot. It looks like a lot on the mini-map. Been bothered by the Inferno turret. They're going to sit around the backside, focus on the Ecclesiastical Chapel, which will absolutely force the sisters to respond. It won't take it down very quickly, but will mean that the sisters have got to fall back, so wonderful harassment from the tower, preventing these sisters from using their military might to their advantage. Just poking and prodding on the flanks, picking them apart as and when they can. And these Warp Spiders will certainly do the trick as well. In fact, you've got triple Warp Spiders. All three of them jump in, focus fire on one individual squad at a time. Will quickly melt their way through them. Smite on top of the Celestians, bringing them all down to half health. Stick a missionary in there to lay some hands on those ladies. That's what we need to bring them back to bear. What are the economies at the moment for everyone? Currently 86 and 40, 85 and 40, and 98 and 60 compared to 86 and 30, 92 and 40, and 85 and 50. Watch from the Space Marine perspective. No, we won't. We will watch from the sisters exclusively for the entire match because it is a themed game. Well, close to a themed game as we've got quite some time. But yeah, so, I mean, Avaris is not a map known for its big economies, so you've got to really make sure that you don't misspend your money or, in fact, do anything untoward. Any kind of, like, unit loss is greatly felt. Although, I say this, but Velociraptor does have a fair bit of money spare. That does something for him. We do have the, angelic ammo for these Battle Sisters, which turn their weapon damage to effective against everything for a limited time. Does cost a lot of faith, though, to use. Very quickly taking down that listening shrine. And also will do a fair bit of damage to these Grey Knights as well. But very limited use. Only for a short time. Should really save that for a big engagement. But they've like I said, they're taking on economic building, so that's something. Warspire is now focusing on whoever is in their path. Grey Knights just chilling out here. They're not bothered at all by anything. Whether they've been stunned by something, I'm not quite sure. Attempting to get a smite off, but not quite. Phosphorus grenades been thrown on top of those warp spiders. At the moment, this is just two sisters. Got Velociraptor's ladies over here, not committing to anything, so some dangerous stuff on the cards. But the warp spiders should be able to fend these guys off for now. By Crisis Battlesuit, hopscotching in. And he have gone for a flamer. So giving the sisters a taste of their own medicine. Exist on the way. That'll be quite amazing against any mass of infantry on the southern side. So the southern side can't really go for vehicles because of Celestians. And, I mean, apart from obviously the flying ones and stuff. Oh, a drone harbinger. A nice idea, actually. Put them on the back lines and send a continuous amount of drones forward. Do you have the green money for it there? Because they do cost quite a bit. Yeah, you do. You've got a fair bit of savings. Nice idea of the warp spire as well. Able to support both the Space Marines and the Tau Empire. Crest Battlesuit being slapped around by the Canoness. Warp Spiders suffering a little bit there. Especially this Crest Battlesuit with the Flamer. Morale been broken on either side for some units. The sisters just holding on in there. The Exis not really seeming to do that much knock back to the Christ Battlesuit, but more reinforcements coming in for him. Got an Ethereal somewhere. Ah, you're there. But to pop a big green mushroom, or big blue mushroom, sorry. Smack bang in the middle. Knocking around a couple of these ladies. Could have been a little bit more central, but at least blocking away the retreat path for them. So that is something. We'll also add just a constant supply of Crisis Battlesuits. Not bad at all. Just popping out some drone squads now. I don't know if they're vehicle armor or infantry armor, but that would make sense. Orbital bombardment from the Force Commander, wherever he's gone. There's somewhere, I imagine. Oh shit, sorry, we're not watching from the ladies' perspective. Can't do that on this game. Certainly not. Space Marines, though, they've been beaten back. Also, yeah, that supporting fire from the artillery. Really doing them in. But the Tau are saving themselves here. The drone squads are vehicle armor. But everything on this side seems to have died. Even the Confessor. How's the Canoness gone down? Doesn't look like, I mean, might potentially have. Were you pink? What colour were you? You were red. Hold on. I could do this. Yep. All the heroes have died for Red Sisters. Also saw that the Pink Sisters have also lost all their heroes as well. But what a unit composition here. A deadly concoction of feminine rage. Just sheer spread of those missiles as well. Real pain. The drone squad seem to be doing alright. Until they not. Curse of Caster striking once again. The Terminators out for Eliminator. And Scouts looking for some sniper rifles, which will definitely help them a lot more than the Ranger sniper rifles. Breaking morale and also doing a lot of damage to the Battle Sister squads in particular. Not sure if they do an amazing amount of damage against the Celestians. They are a lot chunkier. We shall see. Got a Death Cult Assassin sneaking through the ranks as well. Now, the Ethereal's knocking around, so he will be able to spot that infiltrated unit. Hammerhead gunship Be very careful. This boy does a lot of damage to all forms of enemies. However, very susceptible to the Celestians. Celestians starting to get a couple of melter guns here and there. Not committing full squad to them. Oh no, never mind. I say that. They're going to do that now. Now that we're starting to see vehicles. Some fire warrior bodyguards here. And some warp spiders thinking about going in. Hammer from the angels. Brought down upon these warp spiders. They're going to jump away. No point in engaging with these girls until that golden gun scenario starts to solve itself. Just ignoring them until they go away. An honourable manoeuvre. Terminators pushing into the Pink Sisters. Grey Knights looking to get some revenge here. Squad wipe going on down there. And before being exploded to high heavens, managed to get a smite off on top of those girls, but they run away more or less instantly. Not sure if that Big Boom actually cancelled that smite there. But the Force Commander inspiring the men, keeping them alive against all odds. Sisters thinking about pushing in, but they're deciding against it. Just leaving one squad of Celestians to do some damage. Christ Battlesuit doing a slow motion jump for taking these ladies on with his Gatling gun. Going to replace with a flamer there. Also got a hammerhead gunship on the back line as well. At the moment, every time the Sisters push in somewhere, they get pushed back on the other side of the map. So they need to start coming together. Everyone's got... we've got a nice little... Got a black one, a white one, a red one. That's lovely. One of every colour. And that's going to be a lot of firepower coming down. Definitely need some answer to those. I mean, the Barracudas will do a certainly good job against them. If these guys start fighting on the front lines, send the Barracuda around the flanks to focus fire on the Exists. Our first Living Saint fluttering on down. Ready to rip and tear in a manner most holy. This poor listing shrine being shot at again. There's some scouts, but the scouts are not having the best times, but managing to get that orbital bombardment off. Oh no, never mind, cancelling it. Just to stay away from this Living Saint, who's really keen on showing the boys what she can do with her big fiery toys, but then deciding against it as the tower being a nuisance. Good amount of Celestians. Pigeon Lady floating on in. A Confessor Smite. Doesn't do an insane amount of damage against those Christ Battlesuits from the look of it. Huge aircast bombardment coming in from the Ethereal there. Sister's not moving nearly quick enough. Doesn't get that many kills by the looks of things, but does a significant amount of damage to each individual model. Hammerhead gunships been taken down one at a time. Need these warp spiders to come forward, but they're being pestered by this penitent engine. And I don't know if they've got their Hellwire grenades, but it doesn't seem to be, otherwise that engine would have taken a significant amount of damage by now. And yeah, these penitent engines, in my opinion, one of the best walkers in the game, just because how fast they are. A lot of dreadnoughts, say for example the Space Marine dreadnoughts, too slow and lumbersome, or cumbersome even, if I get my words out, to get into close combat efficiently. These girls just speed on in. Now the women are just spreading across the tower place. But while all this is going on, the Space Marines are doing what they do best, which is just smashing things in. Deep striking dreadnoughts, Terminators as well. And I'm going to ask you, May, that yep, you're just going to be constantly building up these dreadnoughts and deep striking them in. Smashing up 2 listing posts. So Tisrael is in a bit of a difficult bind at the moment. Do the Sisters concentrate on pushing on forward and annihilating the tower? I think we may as well, while they're here, and just hope that Tiz can hold off as long as he can. The Space Marines don't exactly have a lot of firepower on the go for them, so it will take them a lot longer to smash through all these buildings compared to Double Sisters with all the Celestians and their multi-melters and stuff. Penitent Engine's also doing a fair bit of damage. One Hammerhead gunship sitting on the ridge. Got a second Hammerhead gunship on the way, building up a tower barracks down here so they don't lose all their models. Got a fire prism as well. Always a pleasure to see, as it's one of the most underutilized vehicles. Can turn its fiery beam into anti-vehicle or anti-infantry, and that's what we're seeing right there. Taking out a couple of models with one blast. Really needs to see a couple more of these models. But got to... I mean, these warp spiders, just jump them in and get them into melee. If anything, just to prevent these sisters from firing away. Got a second one coming out, but squad caps at the moment. Space Marines just unleashing all kinds of hell. Nice placement of the Grey Knight Smite as well, stopping the sisters from coming in to support themselves. Got a Ecclesiarchal Servitor attempting to come out, see the light of day, trying to run past everyone. Oh no, mine's going to sit there and die. Fair enough. Have you rebuilt stuff over here? You've got one Adeptus Sororitatis Convent, sir. Bit of a 2v2 situation going on at the moment then. Tower surviving through a barracks, and the sisters also doing the exact same thing. Got a Land Raider going to take a lot of damage to cut through the armour of that bad boy. Not an amazing damage output, but able to resist a lot. A good Lich Pin to surround your Terminators with. Or to surround... something to surround the Terminators with. Yeah. So I said that right the first time. I have more confidence, Mr. Lanchak. Believe in the sentences that you say. He's got Predators as well. That's good. That's good for them. Lightning Fighters as well. Focusing on those Crisis Battlesuits. Now, how much money do you have left? Right, so Tiz got basically no money left, so the only thing that he's got left is the stuff that he's got on the field at the moment, which is essentially a Exorcist and a Rhino Transport with one single squad of ladies. And the Tau, how much money have you got? You've got fair, I mean, you've got no money incoming, but I mean, you've got a couple of Crisis Battlesuits with plenty more on the way, so the Tau do have a fair bit more to play with than the Sisters, but he's at least got some strategic points left. You probably want to decap these ASAP. That would be quite helpful. Canis for Velociraptor standing in the middle. Fire Dragons attempting to shoot down the Lightning Fighters, but being taken down. Penitent Engine. Now, I'd imagine that probably missile pods might be a good idea for these Crisis Battlesuits, just so they can help take down these engines. They're going to go in, double axe handle smash on top of the heads of these battlesuits. Big explosion into these Celestians there from the... Oh no, you're from the... from a whirlwind. I was going to say, that's not the explosive fiery nature of a las cannon. Or twin-link las cannon, should I say. Being surrounded by all this firepower in the form of listing shrines and fire warriors hiding. Oh, you're kind of using that as a little bit of a cover. I like that, yeah. Hide behind the Eldar buildings. That's the firewall subscription. Oscar on the Os coming down, see what he can do. Orbital bombardment in the middle of everything. The Grey Knights being blasted around by those Exorcists. There's only one over here. Did the one over here survive? Oh no, yep, they've all survived. No, there's just plenty of them. There's a whole smorgasbord of them. Living Saint just jumping left and right. Sees a target. Goes in for the smash. Not sure if she's already died yet. Land Raider coming back home for a repair before going back out to finish the job. Shooting on a lady over on that side. This is a really scrappy fight. My goodness, it's not very clear who's going to come out on top. Sisters are going to come over here and actually, yep, going to take over these listing posts. So definitely not letting any economy go to waste. Living Saint stabbing away at what these guys are. Ideally, the Eldar and the Space Marines want to concentrate primarily on recapturing all this stuff while denying this stuff over here, but the... Yeah, Tizrael is already rebuilding his stuff on those points as well, so we'll be able to still contribute to the fight a lot more than the Tau player will. But good chunk of Sisters blocked down off here. If they can keep the Fire Prisms away from these ladies, they could do a significant amount of damage. Grey Knight's just point blank refusing to even consider engaging these ladies in close combat. They're thinking, ew, girls, don't want to touch them, we might get cooties. Well, cooties is an American thing, isn't it? In my primary school, we just had fleas. Terminators in the middle, Assault variants. Need to bonk people on the head with a hammer. I assume they've got their personalised teleporters from their orbital relay. That would make sense, as they are very slow. Penitent Engine been shot down. Oh, he's using Land Raider as an actual transport for once. Very rare that you see a Space Marine player actually do this. I appreciate it when it happens. I imagine some players don't even know that you can actually put Terminators in there, but you can. I do think it's only one squad. But moving forward, they absolutely need to take on these Exorcists. There's no other way about it. You've got an infantry-heavy composition. Those are the ladies you need to slay. Or, good idea, just go around them. Ignore them completely. There's plenty of stuff to bash over here as well. Although they will have already paid for themselves at this point, so even if you take them down, Tiz has managed to get his pound of flesh from them. Inferno sort of being built smack bang in the middle as the Exorcists continue to fire away. Lightning Fighter sorting out the Crisis battle suits. Oh, sure. Oh, the Fire Warrior's still here. Oh, the Fire Warrior's still alive. That's cool. And the fighter gets taken down. But the slow, creeping barrage, shall we say, a real nuisance for the Southern team and will increase in nuisancing. Orbital bombardment, throwing these ladies, tossing them left and right. One lonely sister, unable to really get back home. Can she reunite with her sisters? She does. Ah, a happy ending for all. Apart from these guys, by the looks of things. Really nice seeing these fire prisms being kept alive there. When the economy is pinching pennies at this point, gonna really make sure that everything is tickety-boo. They're moving them quite a bit far forward. But bear in mind that these Celestians also have melter bombs with them as well, I think. They're just driving straight forward to them. Lost one fire prism. And who surrendered there? Someone died. Oh, the Kez. Oh no! Oh my goodness! Oh, Kez, I assume, dropped or something. Oh dear, and then Tiz left as well. I don't know. I mean, I assumed that the sisters were going to win with that composition. But I mean, maybe there's something I'm not seeing. I mean, to be fair, we've got Grey Knights, got a fairly decent backline, but not much Tau. I wonder if it was just like the computer crashing and then everyone saying, right, okay, well, there's no point in carrying on, but oh my goodness, just when you think that the women were going to win, just, the blooming, the patriarchy and the wires, that's what got them in the end. You never have a fair game in the 41st Millennium. But, fairly exciting game, I must say. Absolutely fantastic use of those Exorcists all the way through, but really, really like how both the Tau player and Tiz down on this side managed to keep in the game, even though they had barely any kind of structures or economy to work with. So, very nice from both sides of the playing field. So thank you very much, guys, for sending this game into the Discord. If you want to look at the Discord, the link's in the description below. Discord things happen over there. And also there's a Patreon, where for £1 a month you get one game a week. My name's been Landshark. Pleasure's always, never chore. And I'll see you in a bit. Peace.